Mr.JayJay here, and today we're going to be playing some more Batman the TellTale series. Alright, I see you, Bruce, pulling up in that nice whip.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking.
Like, we're in the middle of the summer right now.
But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man.
Wait, is hyperaggression spelled wrong back there? Because I thought aggression was spelled with two G's.
Who needed the kind of help this new facility
Unless that's just
will
something
provide.
Completely different. Let me know in the comments, because I probably will forget to look it up. And one thing I was also going to say is I do like the person who plays Bruce Wayne's with
this facility.
Like, I like his
our
voice
next
actor.
mayor,
I honestly
we
want to
can
know
put
who
a
plays
dent
Bruce Wayne
in
this.
crime.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Wait, someone was clapping with the camera.
Sure, you
and it
all
went
have
through
plenty
their
of
hand.
questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
We should tear down the walls and erase it from the map. I don't want us lingering on past mistakes. I want us to focus on Gotham's future.
I agree.
All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people.
I think I should have pressed
We're here about the
circle.
hospital, remember?
Ignore, bro. Quit texting me. There we go.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
That's absurd.
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce.
Oh, I
don't know
remember
where it's
what
coming
Alfred
from.
was texting.
This controls my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down.
Because I did
I'll
see
be
like
fielding your questions from
gameplay
here on
a
out.
long time ago.
Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
But I completely forgot.
Bruce, I've been
something.
trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Who's in the studio killing this beat? Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, but this beat is pretty nice. I like it.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
No, that's gonna be a lot of cops for one man to watch.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and I, we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
I don't, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. We all know that that's like supposed to be very ironic because he's Batman, so it would make sense for him to hide that. Flashback time.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Like, I like how we could just tell it was about to be a flashback.
Bruce.
Wait, so right there's 3 tickets, but in that thing there was only 2. Does he keep one in his
Bruce?
wallet?
I didn't mean to interrupt, but
I'm a bit busy right now, Miss Vale. As you can see, Gotham's finest, not the best house guests.
yeah,
Why does that
the
look like
kind
my
of steal
phone right
things.
now?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my
Hold on. I just realized the subtitles were not on. Let me change that real quick for y'all. Because I know I've definitely been talking through the stuff. Oh crap. I know I've definitely been talking through some of the parts of the cutscene. Apply. So hopefully y'all can read it now.
connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here.
Instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Turn it off, Miss Vale.
Oh, but Bruce...
Until I know what's really going on, I am not speaking to the press again.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Except for when they're shot in cold blood in a botched robbery. That didn't even seem like a robbery.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents.
It's not a coincidence.
No good
Harvey's
deed
the
goes
district attorney.
unpunished.
He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why
you
he
do,
didn't.
and every good thing you do will always have a consequence. Let that be a lesson to you. No matter what you do, there's a consequence for it, good or bad.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one, straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce.
Yeah, you sound a bit like Batman here.
God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
Then I'll go it alone. I've got plenty of resources to fight this.
We're in a bind here, Bruce. I'll do whatever I can to help.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Selena,
Sorry,
Kyle.
I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
I think we've met before.
You do look familiar.
Everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone.
Oh.
I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
Woof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
I do like how the trains are in this. Like they're like they go like that. And
Nice
I really
to meet
like
the
that.
real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet.
I like how she
I'm
kind of
curious
has
about
Jill
something, though.
Valentine's hair.
I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I don't need one. I do this because I can.
And I thought you were on some noble crusade against crime. Silly me. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way.
Yeah.
My contact. He'll be expecting a cat.
Not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Yeah, like how like Harvey doesn't get it, which makes it all the more funnier. Hopefully that's not the end of the episode, because this was going to be very, very short. Alright.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Oh, wow.
Nothing left to
Exploded
bury.
human remains.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
One thing I'll also say that I really don't like is when, so like, you know how I said, like, in the last gameplay about his costume being, like, being, like, futuristic or whatever? Like, I just don't, like that in his costume.
Whoever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Because, like, if you think about it, it's like, it's not really a lot of detective work when, like...
I've seen these outfits before.
You can easily
Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Put stuff together using your, costume, you know what I mean? And, like, that'd be so much easier to piece together. I can't put it on him? Okay. What's in there? So like I would like it if he actually got in there
Canisters
and got
were
his
still
hands
here.
more so dirty.
Canisters of what?
Without being able to see it by going in like detective mode. You know, like how like he does in like the arcade
The canister
games.
exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
And so that's why, like, one thing about Batman's costume that I like. That's like one of the things that I just personally don't like, because like if you really think
Looks
about
like
it,
a
Batman's
bullet started
costume
this.
is like
A normal bullet couldn't have
really
caused that
OP.
explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Like, cause like you think of it, like he's got all that armor, and then he can just easily go into like the detective mode or whatever,
The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister.
and he can just
But I need to know what caused
easily
the
do,
explosion.
like he's like a walking one-man army is pretty much what I'm trying to say. And I do think that's a bit OP.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
No.
That bad?
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club. This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Okay, how could that fit in his utility belt?
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh.
I just don't know what else they're letting me link it with.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
I didn't see him, but...
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Okay. Because, like, now I know I made the tires. Because it would have to be from that. Like, can he at least examine the tires? He doesn't want to examine the tires? Okay, we want to examine the tires because Batman doesn't want to examine the tires. There you go. Yeah, that would have made more sense because it was talking about clawing the
shredded
face.
this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic. The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister, but I need to know what caused the explosion. The scrap of metal is
I
from
like
the
how I
exploding
keep going back
canister,
and forth.
but I need to know what caused the explosion.
Like, I just find it funny, but because like I know what I need to find, but I don't know where he is to find, and that's the biggest thing. I wonder what it would say there.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at the local gun store.
It appears military. Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. It was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on 2 impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
No, that kind of makes sense though, because like it can like get smaller, you know.
Both targets could have been
But
shot
still,
from
those
here.
little things on his utility
No
belt
phosphorus
does
trace.
not look big enough to contain that.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner. This is the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Punch him.
I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Oh, heck.
True what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me, hit...
Tell me.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I was really hoping they're gonna let me him again.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear!
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead. I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance, too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
Wait, is that one chick? I'm trying to think of her name. But she's a female. And then I say disappear, because if he was going to disappear...
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
But I'm Batman, I'm supposed to be violent. As long as I'm not doing any killing, I should be well within my Batman rights. Honestly, that's something I would say if I was like one of Batman's Robins.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight.
By breaking his arm.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
I've heard this before, Alfred.
Well, my words pass straight through you. There used to be a difference between Batman and the criminals he locked up in Arkham. That difference is shrinking. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift.
Honestly, I'm not
and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores.
I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to
drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't
don't
forget.
turn them out.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering. Falcone's been involved in everything. And it goes back years.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police
so I
force
guess at
against
this point
Falcone.
he's not the
What
commissioner.
about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Why not both? But then again, the cops have been shown to be pretty bad at their job, so I'm gonna go with Vicky Vale.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth.
Yeah.
She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman...
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
One thing I will say is these episodes are way longer than I thought they were.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
I need an ally in the press.
After handing me something like this, I'd say you got one for life. Falcone's slippery, but this is enough to hang him out to dry. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary.
I'll protect you, I promise.
Chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not Batman.
Oof.
I always think, crime in the city. It's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
I backed Harvey's campaign for a reason. Fixing Gotham starts at the top.
Politics to the rescue?
For once, I think.
Doubtful. No matter how good-looking he is. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
True.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs,
he might
get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
I'll see you, Vicky. I'll see you, Icky Vicky.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Yeah, and I also of him buying his car, being able to turn like a transformer. Like that, you know what I mean? What would've been cool though is if, like, you know how you would've chose your detective mode stuff, like red, blue, yellow, or purple? Like that would've been your color of your car. That would've been nice. So it didn't be red by default.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Ooh. Oh, they got cameras. Hey, go to the security. Oh, wait. My right stick was all the way over there. Alright, you on the kid. Okay. Let me. Alright, there we go.
Cameras.
The entire floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both.
He's the one who broke his arm.
Honey, I'm always his alibi.
What's that guard? Okay. More people.
Make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Mm-hmm. Because it's gonna be covered in his blood.
Nothing here.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
It just has a drone that can like scan who has a phone and all.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Oof. Is there any more? think there's any more. Unless I got back there. Oh, and then I got this dude.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
I knew. Balcony railing right there. Probably, like, if there was one that was up right there, I probably would have done that one too.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Yes.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Dang, I think he's dead, honestly. Oof. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, he looked like he died.
Goddamn circus freak! Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want the hell!
Boom. Probably should have aimed for the head.
How about this one? Can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
Yeah, like, see, like, something like an EMP would make sense for something like Batman to have, like, in his gadgets, because, like, that is something that you could use for, like, almost anything. But, like, there's a lot of stuff that he shouldn't have in there, because they don't make sense at all.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Right in the head. There we go.
Answers now, or you fall.
You wouldn't. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal. Because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Oh, wait.
Brutalized.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's... the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You really want to take down crime? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Oh my God! Take him out!
That is very interesting. So I guess that's the end of episode 1, and I guess that's where it's gonna end because I heard the music just randomly stop. But also, how could it be the Waynes if the only living Wayne is Bruce Wayne?
Tonight, the Skyline Club,
and clearly he's not doing that
hangout
stuff.
in downtown Gotham, was the arena
So if anything, they should have first been trying to blame Bruce
Carmine Falcone, who was brutally wounded in the attack.
and questioned him.
Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the Big W Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. Wayne
But we didn't shake his
refused
hand.
to go on record when asked to defend his family's legacy. In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The
Gothamites.
monster Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Went from 0 to 100 real quick. But I would understand it. Like, he's understandably mad. And I would have been mad too. Man, I don't care how old you think you are. You can catch these hands too, Alfred. But I'm about to end the gameplay right here. Thank y'all for tuning in, those of you who did. Like I said,
when
I
your
have the full
parents
game
died,
on Xbox.
they left me as caretaker.
Yeah, cause like we don't even have episode 2, so we can't play episode 2. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, those of you who did. Like I said, I have the full game on Xbox. I don't know how to record on Xbox, so you might not get gameplays of the rest of this. But thank y'all for watching, those of you who did. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll definitely see you guys next time. Bye.